welcome back to our channel. The budding relationship between Kyle Abbott and Claire is the latest flashpoint in the feud between the Newman and Abbott families. What started as a spark of affection quickly blossomed into a storm of emotions that threatens the already fragile balance between the two powerful families. Kyle, known for his strong-willed personality and sincere heart, is drawn to Claire's beauty and intelligence. Not only does he admire her, but he also feels the pressures Claire feels under the tight control of Victor, her powerful and fiercely protective father. Kyle has vowed to protect Claire from all injustice and is ready to confront anyone who dares to interfere with their relationship. In an effort to keep Claire close, Kyle is considering asking her to move into the Abbott mansion. For Kyle, this is not only a way to take their relationship to the next level, but also a clear statement that he is ready to build a future with her. But Kyle also knows that if this happens, he will face the wrath of Victor, a man who will never relinquish control of his family. As for Claire, she is slowly realizing her father's grip on every aspect of her life. Although Claire loves Victor and understands that he only wants the best for her, his excessive control is making her feel suffocated. Claire begins to dream of a freer life where she can make her own decisions. Kyle's presence in her life is like a breath of fresh air, rekindling her desire to live the way she wants. However, Claire leaving the Newman farm to live with Kyle will be a huge blow to Victor's ego. As a family man, Victor cannot bear to lose control of his daughter. He is willing to use any trick to separate Kyle and Claire, from veiled threats to manipulating events around them. This not only escalates the conflict between Victor and Kyle, but also risks sparking a new war between the Newman and Abbott families. Meanwhile, Kyle's son Harrison will be the one to benefit the most if Claire moves into the Abbott mansion. As a caring and gentle woman, Claire quickly wins Harrison's heart. The boy is always happy to have Claire around and wants her to be a part of his family. But will Harrison's affection be enough to ease the tensions between Kyle and Victor? Or will he be caught up in a spiral of family conflict that he does not want? The growing tension between Victor and Kyle will be a major test for Kyle and Claire's relationship. Are they strong enough to withstand the pressures and intrigues from the outside? Or will their relationship become another casualty in the never-ending war between two powerful families? While their love is blossoming, dark clouds of conflict and intrigue are lurking, ready to cover the horizon at any moment. Things get even more complicated when other members of the Abbott and Newman families begin to interfere. Ashley, Kyle's aunt, worries that her relationship with Claire will drag Kyle into the never-ending war with Victor. Meanwhile, Nikki, Claire's stepmother, is also not out of the picture. Nikki, who is used to the battles between Victor and his rivals, tries to advise Claire that pursuing love with Kyle could lead to unforeseen consequences. However, Claire, with her rebellious spirit and desire for freedom, becomes increasingly determined to prove that she can take control of her own life. Victor's efforts to separate Kyle and Claire begin to take shape. He contacts his eldest son, Adam, to devise a plan to put pressure on Kyle at Jabot Cosmetics. At the same time, he also tries to smear Kyle's reputation, in order to reduce Claire's trust in him. These schemes not only put great pressure on their relationship, but also leave Kyle facing a difficult choice. Continue to pursue Claire or protect the family business from attacks from Newman Enterprises. Meanwhile, Kyle's father, Jack, begins to worry about the escalating tension. Jack knows Victor better than anyone and knows that Victor will stop at nothing to get what he wants. Jack tries to mediate, but his efforts only make Victor angrier. The tension between the two families escalates, with secret meetings, veiled threats, and covert retaliation. In this context, Kyle and Claire's love is more fragile than ever. However, neither of them wants to give up. Kyle decides to prove to Claire that he is not just a lover but also a trustworthy partner. Kyle and Claire's future seems to be determined not only by their love but also by the intrigue and hatred of those around them. Will love conquer all, or will they eventually be caught up in a spiral of power and hatred? The answer will only be revealed as the events that follow unfold, with unexpected twists and emotional decisions that both will have to face.